Al Sharpton? You don't like us? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, this entirely destroys my whole outlook on life. Okay, so I'm just kidding. I could generally care less about anything Al Sharpton has to say about anything, especially if it involves me or a group of people I belong to. Except for this case, it's a little bit different. See, apparently he decided to sit down at the Democrat National Committee and write Howard Dean a letter telling him not to send any Michigan delegates to the Democrats' fancy national convention. It's great of him. Apparently, he doesn't appreciate that Michigan voters had the audacity to decide when to vote when they wanted to vote, instead of bowing down and kissing the feet of Howard Dean and letting him dictate state policy. See, Al has this thing where he prefers his states to kneel before the big Democrat bosses and do what they want them to do. And if something doesn't happen in a dark, smoke-filled room in the back, he's not in attendance, then it doesn't count. So he sits down and he writes this letter. Don't send any Michigan delegates to our convention. Okay, what's wrong with Michigan? What's wrong with us deciding to vote when we want to vote? We had this debate months ago, and quite frankly, Al, I don't remember you having any problem with it back then. So what's the problem now? Although I really can't complain about that, since Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama already decided that Michigan has the plague. They refuse to come here. They refuse. They weren't here before the primaries, and they haven't been here since then. It's like if they landed their pretty little jet on Michigan soil, they'd catch a virus or something. Okay, now see, that to me is a problem. When an entire party's field of presidential candidates, and possibly the next leader of the free world, sign an agreement saying that they refuse to come to Michigan, it doesn't look so good. And now all of a sudden, we have their other leaders piping in and telling us not to send our legally elected delegates outside of the state. It's like they're trying to contain us or something. At this point, I'm wondering if there are any sane Democrats left out there who are going to put Michigan over the DNC. And I'm not so sure. But I can hope, can't I?